Okay, let's do the dodge right here on the front quarter panel right there. And let's go in and click the file, of course, and get close to this dodge. Look in the layer palette. I'm going to lock up all three of the ones I just finished. Hit the V key to go grab the dodge. Again, that's right there, and bring it over here. It's going to be very big. So you hit the E key and you move it in position and scale it down and scale it down and stretch it up. Now I don't know if I'm going to have to skew this one, so let's turn it in position and match up just the E. Again, we're going to have to split the letters, so I'm going to open up the group. Look over here in the layer palette. I open up the group to see all of my characters that are here. Match up the E, so I'm going to match up this corner. Don't care about the rest of the letters other than having the angle right on the bottom, just like this. Okay, the E is beautiful. Now I am going to have to transform this one because obviously it needs to be skewed. So I grab this middle icon, hold the command key, and skew the E right into position. The E is fine, it looks good, and I'm even going to leave the bounding box the way it is because that's the way it should be. Let's go in now and lock up the two things for the E. I believe it's that one and it's this one. Now I move the G, which moves the rest of them into position. Let me get closer to this so I can at least get the scaling correct. Let's move this down. I'm going to put it like this. I'm a little off on the angle, so let me go off on the angle a little bit better, like that. Okay, now I'm going to skew it even more. Click, hold the command key in the middle and skew the G a little bit more. You see it automatically popped in. I'm a little off on the E up there. It's no big deal. I'm just going to leave it. Let's lock up the G, which is right there. Let's move the D into position. Okay, that's real good right there. Let's lock up that D, which I guess is this one. Let's move the O into position, which moves the other D. Now let's lock up the O. Nope, locked up the wrong one. Let's lock up this one and select the D over here. Hitting the circle selects the D. So now let's just shift that in position and call it a day on that. Let's go Command S to save the file and go to the front logo. Now remember, the same thing applies to the front logo because I think I have a stroke on this one. So let's go right here and grab this front logo. The shield right on the front of the car. So hit the V key and grab this, bring it over and let go. Let's go back on the file a little bit just to make sure that you have scale, strokes, and effects selected. I'm going to command click on the eye, the visibility. Alright, it looks to be all fills. Okay, so I think we're going to be okay. But I'm going to leave it like this, double click the scale tool while I can see the color. See? Is scale, strokes, and effect selected? Yes. And I click OK, and now I'm going to put it with the E key into position. And now, since I can't see through it, I go back over here and I command click the Your layer, eyeball, visibility, and let's just scale it down. So I'm going to match up the bottom here and the right hand side. So what I'm going to do is lift it up like this. Watch how easy. I think this is going to be easy. Let's get close on it, and now we skew it. So I grab the center one, guess hold down what key? You said command, right? Let's go like this and scale it in. Skew it in. And now I don't think so. It didn't work out. So I have to scale it out and then move the corners in. But I'm going to Command Z it back, and I'm going to turn this one into position just like this and make sure that the right hand side works a little better. Notice that when I do something and it's not right, I don't panic. I just Command Z back to its original state. Now I pretty much know what to do. I'm going to scale it out like this, and then instead of grabbing this one and skewing, I'm going to grab this one and skew. So let's go click on the left hand side, hold the command key and skew this down into position here, and now it almost is right. Let's click this one, hold the command key and skew it like this, and you can see how I'm really close on it. Let's move up with it, and now I'm as close need be on this. If I really want to fine tune, I'll grab the bottom right hand corner, hold the command key and lift this up in position. That's about as close as I want to get it, okay? That's close enough. It doesn't have to match perfectly, just as long as the attitude is correct. I don't know why I'm playing with it, though I'm still playing with it. All right, I just did a little bit better there. All right, I've got that into position, and I think what I'm going to do is save the right-hand side here for my next movie. So I'm going to go back up here, and instead of locking this in the next movie, I'll lock this one and then the logo right here, right now. Hit Command S to save the file, and then we are going to finish this. One thing I'm going to tell you is I'm only going to use the D, the G, and the E. I have to draw the O myself and create a compound path out of it. So you can't create a compound path out of this one unless you actually convert it from wireframe back to artwork so you can see how your effect is taking place. But we'll do that on the next movie. See you then.